What I'll do is I'll tell you my story about how I didn't find Arbonne found me. So tomorrow is actually my 5-year anniversary with Arbonne. So there's been a lot of reflecting about what the last 5 years have looked like and how excited I am about the next 5 years. So my name is Michelle Bazinet. I'm an executive independent consultant and executive regional vice president with Arbonne. And I have a background in health and wellness. So I was a registered massage therapist for 15 years. And I actually did not renew my license last year, so it was my officially retired from my massage therapy career last year. I loved what I did with massage therapy, but I do not miss it whatsoever. My life is just, I love Arbonne so much more. That's good. That's good, yeah. Okay, sounds good. All right. So I was a registered massage therapist, and I'm a group fitness instructor, so I still teach group fitness. I get paid to exercise. Why would I give that up? It's a really great gig. It forces me to get out of bed to teach classes at 6 a.m. in the morning, and it's awesome. So I still teach group fitness, and I was introduced to Arbonne by Executive Regional Vice President Gina Alfieri. She was a member in my fitness classes. And my first introduction to Arbonne ever, it was about 2 years before I started, and she came up very shy, she was an area manager then, and she wanted to put a fizz tab in my water. And I said, sure, I'll try it. And I remember teaching the class guys and thinking, she ruined my water. I couldn't stand it, like I really didn't like it. I felt like, listen, I live off fizz tabs now, so I've come a long way. It was too concentrated, it wasn't quenching my thirst. But my first thought was, it should ruin my water. But I ended up buying product from her anyways, because she had a special that Arbonne was offering, so who doesn't like a discount on products? So I purchased some products, and then never really talked about Arbonne again after that. We slowly became friends, and what do we do as Arbonne consultants? We get really good at hearing people's needs and seeing, how Arbonne could be a fit for them. So she heard that there was a need for us. So I knew about 5 or 6 years into my massage therapy business that this wasn't something I could do forever. I knew that my hands wouldn't be able to last until I was 50, 60 years old. So I started to look for something else. Now, I didn't go to university, so I was kind of limited with my options, but I never wanted to admit that I was limited with my options. But that's something else for me back then was I wanted to be a firefighter. So I spent 6 years trying to become a firefighter. It was an amazing experience. And long story short, I got a job offer with the city of Toronto when I was pregnant. And then the week after I deferred the job, I lost that baby. And I remember the day it happened thinking, I lost the baby, I lost the job, like something. And it was just, I trust that every single experience that happens in your life has purpose, and you gotta find the blessing and the lesson. And guys, I do Arbonne today for the exact same reasons I wanted to do fire. It's all about teamwork, all about helping other people. Firefighters work great shifts, make great money, right? So they're present with their family, they can contribute financially. The only difference is I get to wear makeup and feel kind of pretty, and I work with mostly women, right? So that was a difference. So fast forward a little bit more time. Actually, during the fire journey, my husband and I came into a situation where we needed to bring in some more income. And I can tell you that this was the furthest thing from my mind. So for all of the guests in the room who came to this meeting, I thank you and congratulate you, because anytime Gina asked me to go to a meeting, it was no. Like, what is this meeting she wants me to go to? I'm not going to a meeting. I never ever went to a meeting. She would talk about Arbonne a little bit more, and the day before I had my first child, I can still see me leaving her house, pregnant. I knew I was going to have a baby any day. She officially went through the business presentation. I was curious, but definitely wasn't the right time. And I said, ask me again. Like, I'm curious, but just ask me again. So Jacqueline was 9 months old when I started my Arbonne business. And I said yes because we needed money. I didn't have any really fantastic story to tell beyond the fact that I needed to contribute more to our household. And my goal was to earn $500 a month, because I really thought that was a successful business, because who earned money doing this? I never went to a party, guys, ever before Arbonne, or hosted a party for anybody. I didn't want to be on the couch being put on the spot to buy anything I didn't want to buy. So, I'm going to touch the screen. It's okay, I can see it now, it's good. So, there we go. So, fast forward 5 years. Let's fast forward 27 months, I think it took me to earn my Mercedes. And the Mercedes is great. I'm not a car girl, but it's a great business. because people do not see our bank accounts. They do not really know how we feel inside. They have no other sign of success besides that tangible car. They see the car and they know that this business works. So it's a really, really great business card. And it's just, I remember I actually gave my husband my Mazda 3 because his car broke down the week before I earned my car. I'm telling you, someone above takes care of you when you need it. And I remember driving my Mazda. He wanted to take my Benz to a golf tournament. And I remember driving the Mazda, and I'm like, how does he drive this thing? He just become a bit of a car snob. But it's a great car. It's a great business card. It's a great blessing. So, I knew after I had my second daughter that I just wasn't finished having babies. I just really felt like I'd seen my girls play together, and I felt like they physically needed more energy. Something else, like I was happy, but there was just something else that needed to happen. So my husband was extremely hesitant about baby number 3. He has 2 kids from his first marriage. This would be baby number 5. And he still pays child support and post-secondary for those 2 kids. And some men want to be able to financially take care of their families, so he was really hesitant. And I really wanted the 3rd baby. And his thing was, if you can get the car, you can have the baby. So I did. And I remember about 6 months after having Julian, so we had a boy, our 3rd one, and I don't want to cry, but I probably get emotional. I was driving and really thinking about I get scared, my chest gets tight, thinking about what our life would look like if I had said no. I said no for a long time, and if I had said no to this, and I didn't, push through my fears and actually say yes, what would our life look like? And he looked at me with tears in his eyes, and he said we wouldn't have Julian. And that little boy has completed our family. We still look at each other. He's going to be 2 in the summer, and we're like, who is he? Like, he's ours. I can't believe he's ours, and he's just really made our family whole. So we are extremely blessed. He's our Arbonne baby. And so just other things, other ways Arbonne has blessed my life. It's, I remember ENVP Valerie Edwards saying, if we could just take our eyeballs and give them to you so you can see what we see and you can feel what we feel, you would not be afraid to cross that line and join the business. You'd be all in. But it's a journey that you kind of have to go through on your own. But it is the best decision we ever made. And I see how it's shaping my girls. And my 6, she's almost at 6. She's understanding things more, and I love that. It was like last year I was looking for a necklace, and I said it's my Arbonne necklace, and she goes, did you earn that too, Mama? And I thought, okay, these are good things for teaching our kids. We're not just buying things. She knows we earned a trip, we earned a car, I'm earning jewelry, and they see that, and they see what we're doing, and I get to walk her to school every day, I get to pick her up every day, I get to be home with my kids, I get to get away from my kids. Honestly, it's so nice when you can put makeup on at 5:30 to come out to a meeting and finally shower and feel pretty, right? Honestly, so I feel like Arbonne allows me to be a great mom and wife that lets me feel like a woman, lets me feel like I can contribute, I can become a better, stronger, more giving person. It's shaped me, and again, it's been the biggest blessing. So for those of you who are guests tonight, we're just going to go through how you can get started